Usually in Japan and South Korea, also in Taiwan, you would see black and yellow lines on the pole itself, which there isn't any of on this one. Hi, and welcome to another daily challenge video. Yesterday I had a near perfect score in Malta, a very good score in Ecuador, and then 3 rounds where I was way off in Dominican Republic, Sri Lanka, and South Africa. So I ended up with another bronze score, this time of 9,600 points. I'm playing with no move, pan, and zoom, so let's see how I do today. Let's go. Again, we get a round which is not too great. This reminds me a lot of the round we had 2 days ago in Uruguay. It's the same type of gravel. The sun is to the north. It's a flat landscape, so I think that's where I'm going to go. It is very similar to what we had, and I think last time it was just aside Montevideo, so that's what I'm going to guess. Okay, it was Uruguay again. It was a bit further north, but good start. Okay, not a lot to go on here. I've seen these the black and yellow things on the poles before, but I'm not sure where. I can't tell if that car is driving on the left or right. Seems like a relatively low camera, so that could indicate it could indicate Japan or South Korea. Usually in Japan and South Korea, also in Taiwan, you would see black and yellow lines on the pole itself, which there isn't any of on this one. I think I'm going to go Japan, but I don't really know where this is. Okay, it was Japan. So again, a good score. This could be Uruguay again. It's just something with the landscape here that looks a bit like Uruguay. Although there's a name, or there's something written there, and I think it says DO there, but it could be that some of the tiles with the letters are missing. I think they're just tiled on, so it's possible that it would say something else than door. I would say something like DOS, but looking at the alignment of this, the DO is centered, but again there's some there is some indication that these were, this was all tiled, so maybe the DO is just the middle of the word, whatever that word was. If it was on its own, I would have guessed Brazil, but I'm going to go Uruguay again, and I'm going to go quite close. Or it could be Portugal. So yeah, way off. So the DO might have been in Portuguese, which is, I don't know what it means. I don't speak Portuguese, but something similar to in Spanish, which I also don't speak. Anyway, this time we are in a Spanish-speaking country. I can see a street name here. So that's the 4th Street in Zone 4. That's quite interesting. So one city where I know there's like zone names or zone numbers, it's Guatemala City. The sun is almost more or less straight above us, so I'm not sure which country we're in. But if you look at Guatemala City, we have different zones. So do we have a zone 4 is here. It's quite central. So that's Calle A, that's a street A, which doesn't fit with the Guatemala City. Oh, maybe it does. There's street A here. It's a number as well. So that's 4th Street A. I mean, you have a 4th Street A here, but there's a 4A Street. Up here is zone 6. I mean, I could be way off anyway, but I think I'm going to entertain this idea that this is where we are. I think the direction is slightly wrong. Yeah, I could be way off. Well, I'm gonna go here. I was in the right country at least, but I was in the wrong city. I didn't have the right street name, but yeah, good round. Yeah, finally, driving on the right. So because we have some boats, I'm sure we are close to the sea or to a river. This kind of looks a bit like Russia, to be honest. I think I'm going to go quite far east. I'm going to go somewhere like Vladivostok and hope for the best. Okay, it was in Magadan. See, I didn't mean to open the location, but let's close this. So that was in Magadan. So I was in the right country, but quite far away. Even though I was in the, I was in the east, but Russia's just so big that even if you're close by, you get a very poor score. I'm still 2,000 kilometers away. So bronze score again, but some very promising rounds. Very pleased with the Guatemala and the Japan rounds. Anyway, as always, if you like these videos and would like to see some more, please consider subscribing to the channel, also hitting the like button and leaving a comment. And I shall see you again tomorrow for another daily challenge. Bye for now.